All right.
We up and running?
We up and running, fam.
Let's do it. Hold on. Let's go.
Fam.
We here, man. We here. We
Glad-
made it happen.
I'm glad we made it happen, man. Glad we made it happen. All right. So, for those who don't know, my name is Rob. I got my good friend here.
My name is Elliot.
That's right, man. And, we just decided to run a podcast. And, we're just going to see how this goes. We're going to take it, we're going to take it to a place where we're going to just see where this goes, honestly, like creativity wise, structure, pop culture, sports, anything, man. We just, we're just going to see where.
We're going to talk about things. We're going to react to things. We're going to give our input on things that people may not care about. But you know what?
Who cares?
We're going to do it anyway.
That's right. Who cares?
It's 2025. You're going to do what you want.
That's right. But first question, though. How'd you feel when I asked you, like, hey, let's start a podcast?
Asking the quietest guy that you probably know to make a podcast was very interesting.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not? So I was like, yeah, let's do it. I got shit to say. It's fun to talk about shit. You know?
Yeah, man. That's I saw it as like a crazy. I was talking to my wife about this. I was talking to Jess about this. I was saying that how crazy that, a yin and yang, you know what I'm saying? I'm like up there, you know what I'm saying? But then I got my cool, I got, and it's always been like that, bro. It's always been like that. It's always been where you just been like, like I'll be up and crazy. Then, I got my boy E just like, cool with it, and it kind of balances. But, and other things too, man, just like, views, just all that stuff. So pretty cool, so I reached, what was going through my head, man, was that I wanted to do this because I wanted to just kind of get, this was kind of like the wave, like, I see it, here, podcasting, marketing in a sense, getting out there, community, all that. Like I saw that in podcasting. So that's why I was like, I wanted to hop on this, and then so just hop on with my boy and see where it goes, honestly, bro, because the way we set up now, like, we never know where we're gonna be at in the year,
Exactly.
So
I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that. We also we forgot to introduce our producer.
That's right. We got my producer in the background, my wife, aka Jess. Shout out to Jess making it all go down.
Yeah, camera and mic pending.
Camera and mic.
Coming
That's
soon.
right. That's right.
We're gonna get there, people. We're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there, man. It's gonna go. But today, Sunday. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. How crazy that we just gonna throw our first podcast on Super Bowl, right?
Super Bowl Sunday.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Who do you got?
Chiefs for sure.
Chiefs. As a Cowboys fan, it's very difficult to say this. All right, I want this to be on record. It's very difficult to say this, but fly Eagles fly.
Oh,
fly Eagles fly.
You did it too.
I never
man.
thought I'd say that in my life, and I'll probably never say it again. But fly Eagles fly.
No, bro,
I'm calling it right now.
That's crazy. You gotta rock. Patty Mahomes is our generational Tom Brady right now, bro. Going for the 3-peat right now, and bro, like he is. He's doing things that Tom Brady did. But he's doing them like in an earlier stage in life. Like who knows what this man could do when he's like already matured in like.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
However,
if he's is he the new generation of Tom Brady? With or without cheating, the deflate gate. With the spying on the other teams to get the plays.
I was hearing some things about that. I was hearing that they were like, so when they were playing against Baltimore, right? Played against Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying that they were giving them No. Baltimore was the Bills. Who did the Chiefs play before? The last game before they got to the Super Bowl.
The Chiefs, they played the Bills.
They played the Bills, right? Okay. So Bills beat Baltimore. Yeah.
Can I get a fact check, producer?
Yeah. Oh, Kansas City did play the Chiefs, but before.
No, it was the Ravens. Baltimore. Right?
The Bills. Played the Ravens. Damn.
I don't know. Producer.
Hey. I'm NBA, but I watch football.
I watched the game. I just don't remember what I watched. I could have sworn it was no, it was because they played the Texans. They beat the Texans.
Yes.
And after that, they played the Bills. Yeah, the Bills. They played the Bills. They played the Bills.
The Chiefs?
Yes, because the Eagles played the Ravens. Is that how it went? I don't know, dude.
No, the Ravens played the Bills, and the Bills beat the Ravens.
You mean right before this, right?
Right before this, who did the Chiefs play? We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this figured out, guys.
We'll get it all figured out. Damn.
But as you were saying, go ahead. Continue what you were saying.
Well, yeah. Anyways, but that's why I'm going with the Chiefs, man. This guy, Patty Mahomes, man, he's phenomenal, man. He's just doing things crazy right now.
He is. Don't get me wrong. He's a great player, 100%. Do you think he'll surpass Tom Brady, or is it too early to tell?
I think so, bro. And probably now you match everyone with greats. You know, you match like we're gonna get to the NBA topic too, of course. Obviously, you know, the biggest debate is who's the best NBA player of all time. Everyone says MJ. He set the trend, you know. But going back to the football trend, the only reason why I think so is because he achieved, you know, a lot of achievements before Tom Brady at that certain age, like the age that, you know, that he's in now. I believe that he's gotten a little bit more than what Tom Brady had in the beginning, you know.
Probably. I'm sure if you pull up the stats, you look kind of
right.
Put them side to side. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but
we'll
get it down.
That's true. Did we get an answer on that, producer?
Sorry.
It's day one, guys.
It's day one.
Sorry, guys.
We're gonna get
bear
there.
with us.
We're gonna
you know
get there.
But we gonna get it down. Oh, and speaking of day one, we gonna need some suggestions on the name, man. We ain't got no name. We doing this without a name.
We're doing without the name.
So why we did that? You know, me and E, we were chopping it up. We were saying,
Bills.
yeah, the Bills.
We got an answer. The Bills.
Yeah, the Bills. Well, coming back to that, they were saying, you know how you said the Deflategate and all that?
Mm-hmm.
They were saying that they were swaying a lot of calls for the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? They were giving them some calls, you know.
The refs should get a new uniform. They can keep the stripes.
Keep the stripes.
But it should be red and white and add some yellow in there. Chiefs colors, you know what I'm
Chiefs
saying?
colors, yeah.
Red, yellow, and white.
I see it.
Get rid of the black, and there you go.
I see.
Oh, more up here? Good. Okay.
I see. There we go. But
yeah, red, yellow, white colorway ref jerseys, because the Chiefs, those refs, man, they helped out the Chiefs a lot.
Probably so. I mean, I don't know, but as far as what, you know, he did, like cheating wise, nah, man. Maybe it's NFL. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep the, you know.
So Tom is that good that it's well known that he cheated, and it's okay. It's overlooked.
I mean, we not really talking about it right now.
You're right.
It's
if you're not cheating, you're not trying, right?
It was only like it was only in the headlines for what, maybe 2 weeks, and
True.
that's it.
True.
They didn't strip nothing from him.
No asterisks, no nothing. You're absolutely right.
Nah.
You're absolutely right.
They didn't
So
strip
it is
nothing.
possible, people. You can be so good and still cheat in this life, but people will be okay. No, you're not wrong. But no, I agree. Patty Mahomes is probably gonna surpass Tom Brady. If he keeps the same team, you know, because the team, he can't do it by himself. So he's got to keep the team. He's got to keep the coach.
Yeah.
I mean, will he move? Will he get out of there eventually? Tom got out of New England eventually. But I mean, he did what he had to do beforehand.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people set greatness away from, like, let's just go back to 2016 Cavaliers. LeBron James, he had a good team.
That's what I was gonna say.
He beat the super team of the Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Stephen Curry.
That's what I was gonna say. You're a true champion when you can go from different teams and still win a championship.
Yeah, and bro, he did
it with Spurs.
He did it with. Yeah, I mean, shoot, Spurs, boy. I mean, why we talk about it? It's Spurs, boy. We did this with Timmy. We did this with Manu. We did this with Parker. Like, no big names, bro. We were the OG of having like 3 All-Stars. You know,
we were the laughingstock of the NBA until we kept on winning. But we kept on winning,
bro.
So
big wins. So shout out to that, man, because you know, and speaking of Spurs, bro, we looking good this year.
Spurs are looking really good.
We just got De'Aaron Fox.
I'm saying all Wemby needs to do is put some muscle on, and then the Giannis effect is going to happen. Because Giannis came into the league scrawny. He could ball, but he was scrawny. He got some muscle, and then now look at him.
Facts.
So it's going to be the same thing. Wemby can ball, but once he gets some muscle on him, it's game over.
That's how Giannis
It's game
started, bro.
over.
Giannis was, you
That's what
know,
I'm saying.
in the league, he was a little bit scrawny, but then now packed on some weight, packed on some speed.
Yep.
Drew got a little bit of handles and just
That muscle, he was
muscle.
able to carry the Larry O'Brien.
Hey, but
That's all
he's
it
looking
takes.
good. I mean, he's looking good for year 2, bro. He's shooting logo threes. He's out there. He got his 3-point percentage, bro.
Off
Is,
one leg, it's crazy.
hey, LaMelo doing the same thing, bro. One leg.
Hey, it's a generational talent.
They beat us. He beat us. The Hornets beat us by 1
I
point.
know, I saw that.
I saw that shit.
So
right?
I saw the highlights, but
Yeah, but damn, De'Aaron Fox, he had just a little bit still in his hands, bro. Crazy.
by 1 second. Okay, so we got, you say the Chiefs today. I say the Eagles. Who do you got?
Eagles.
Okay,
Boo.
Eagles.
My
All
wife
right.
went against me.
Yeah.
Tired of the Chiefs.
I'm tired of the Chiefs too. I mean, I don't want to say I don't want to see a guy win or not win, but I don't want to see Patty Mahomes win. I don't know. I don't know what it is. You know, there's always got to be a natural hater somewhere out there.
Yeah, which you is.
You know, sometimes you got to be. You know, someone's got to play the part sometimes.
you got
Not on everything,
You got
but
it.
you know, you got to pick and choose when you
We
want to hate.
we gonna see haters on this podcast.
You got to pick
We
and
gonna see
choose.
haters.
You got to pick and choose
Yeah.
when you want to hate. You know, you got to disperse it evenly. You can't just always be a hater
That's right.
because then it gets played out.
Yeah, you can do that, but if you can acknowledge the greatness, that's different. I think. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You're
I acknowledge.
you're a humble hater.
I mean, I can't throw all those types of yards and do what he did. I mean, maybe if I worked at it, but you know, different story. But yeah, I can't say that. So humbly, I'll be a humble hater.
Yeah. Well, speaking of throwing it up, have you played football in high school?
Mm-mm.
No, right?
Just basketball.
Straight. Me too.
Just basketball.
Basketball was cool, man. High school, it was cool.
It was cool. It was definitely cool. It was fun.
I just wish that, man, taking it seriously and doing the work, all that outside of it, outside of just practice, only practice, like
Yeah.
would have been different story, man.
You're not wrong. Do you think our school didn't set us up for success? Did that play a big part into it?
You know what?
Because we did go to the same high school. We've
We
known
did
each
go
other
to
for
the
a very
same high
long
school.
time.
Shout out to Memorial out there in the West Side, the
Yes.
78237.
So we know of each other's kind of growing up and all that great
That's right.
stuff.
That's right.
So valid question. Do you think our school didn't set us up for success?
You know, nah, bro, because ultimately I really think that if you want something, you get it. And like that was something that I liked passionately. However, I did not. You know, you got to have that mentality, that Mamba mentality. You know, if you want it, you get it, bro.
Mhm.
Because honestly, if you put Kobe in our situation, he gonna find a way.
Yeah.
So, could we have found a way? Yes. Did we have the resources to be great? Yes. Were we limited in some point? I would say limited. The only limited way that we were limited was that when we saw other high schools like Johnson City High School, Clark High School, you know, Wagner and all them, they had bigger weight rooms. They had all that, you know, they had a little bit of
They had
change
the
in their
money.
pocket, right?
They had
They
the
had
money.
change in their pocket. So that, you know, that shouldn't play a factor, but I think that a lot of us saw that as like, well, we didn't have the state of the art, so
Right.
we didn't have like the good leg press machine or like the good anything like that, but there was no excuse for us to still be great, bro. Because like in my year when I graduated in 2010, the squad that we had, I mean, you were there, bro. You know, you saw like we were pretty good. You know,
Yeah.
we were pretty solid, and you know, so had
Good.
we applied like that Mamba mentality and work, bro, honestly, the crazy thing, what kept us like in that good rhythm was that we played year round.
Right.
You know, a lot of teams that like that, and this is not just us, but like anyone, like if you stick with the group, if you have a group that's just with you and they play all year round,
You're a
you know
well-oiled machine after that.
yeah, you know the chemistry, you know where he's gonna be at the 3 for sure.
Mhm.
Like if I drive in, I'm gonna kick it out at the 3 for
Mhm.
sure. That's automatic, you know.
And those are the hardest teams to beat, whether it be AAU or like in season high school. The teams that stuck together, played all year round, those are the hardest teams to beat.
Bro, yeah, because the chemistry was just crazy, you
Mhm.
know. So, I mean, that's how that was. But I mean, yeah, we went to high school. High school was cool. Our football team was not the best, but you know, we showed out, bro. Like
No,
we
that's an understatement. Our football team was the absolute worst.
bro, no shade to that, cause I mean, shoot, we still showed up and support. We Friday
Yeah,
Night
yeah.
Lights and
They were
stuff.
fun as hell. Don't get me wrong. They were fun. You still go. I mean, you get the experience of things, you know?
It was always like a basketball versus football type thing, man. Like,
Mhm.
hey, y'all was strong, bro, but we fast, you know. Like we could run up and down the court.
I always thought it was funny. It's always funny to watch the football player play basketball
Yeah,
because they play basketball like a football player.
yeah.
So you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Because they're out there, they're like bows out.
I know,
just
bro. Yeah,
Big
like
body, big wide bodied. Don't give a shit. They move like a football player,
bro.
and they're always getting foul calls. And they're
Bro,
like,
yeah.
like, come on, man, you're a football. You
Man.
know what you're doing.
I know, but it's funny.
It's funny.
But I tell you what, too. I mean, if we went on that field too, bro. Like, it would be shit. It's going. I'm gonna need a few repetitions to take a hit. Like, I gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What position you playing? Tight end,
shit.
wide receiver.
Bro. Okay, check it out. See, I didn't grow like I didn't have my growth spurt like in middle school, high school. I got it probably like in end of freshman year. So, in middle school, bro, I was playing left tackle.
Okay. Hey,
Hey,
you know,
hey,
you gotta figure out. You gotta play the
I
parts.
was blocking.
You gotta play all the parts to figure out
I
where
was
you want to
blocking,
be.
bro. I was blocking. And
But
then,
yeah, you. I mean, you're the biggest probably, and I mean, growing up in that area.
bro, I was fat. That's why I play left tackle. I was fat, bro.
Oh, there you go. There's your answer. Oh my goodness. That's why you left tackle.
I was left tackle, man.
There you
That's
go.
why. But when I hit this growth spurt, crazy thing, dude. Obviously when you in middle school, you have structure, right? Like you played football first, then you played basketball season, then you went to soccer, then you went to track.
Mhm.
Everything like went in sequence. You know,
Right.
it went like in a. As soon as it finished, you're back on it. You
Yeah.
know, so when you come to high school, them sports intertwine, like they intersect with each
Yeah.
other. You know, football bleeds into basketball, like you're starting,
Mhm.
and like soccer bleeds into the playoffs of basketball. Like
Yeah.
you know, they bleed into each other. So you kind of make a decision. You know, you make a decision: do I want to do this or that? And like, you know, as soon as football's done, we go into playoffs, this and that. I'll jump right into basketball. So that's why I'm saying, like, for the guys like that play football in our high school and that transition to basketball, I give them props because they had to jump in, know these plays like that,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying, kind of know all that structure, get into basketball conditioning pretty quick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if we got to say there's a difference between conditioning. You know, basketball, you running up and down for so long, and then football, you know, you run till you hear that whistle, you kind of walk a little bit, then you get set, reset. We constantly up and moving, you know. So
Mhm.
so I commend football going into basketball because it's a, you know, they got to transition pretty quick. So
Right. Yeah. I played only basketball growing up. Well, I played baseball, but I stopped playing that when I was like 14. Did I ever tell you the story where I stopped playing baseball?
nah, why? I
So-
didn't even know you played baseball.
Yeah, I was alright. I was pretty solid.
Hey.
I played select ball and everything.
Oh, word.
Shortstop and some outfield, but mainly shortstop. And crazy story. So one game, coach asked me to pitch. Our pitcher was out. I was like, all right, cool. I was warming up. Everything was good, solid, right? First batter came up. I was like, okay, boom, throw a strike. All right, second one was a ball. The third throw, I got ready to throw it. I felt it slip out of my hand. Right.
I already know where this is going.
So when I released, it still went, but it didn't. I didn't go where I wanted it to go. It went high, right? Too high. And the batter was like this, and he just turned his head because it was coming straight at him. He just turned his head, didn't do nothing, hit him right in the neck.
Damn.
He dropped.
Damn.
I don't know what happened.
At 14, you dropped him.
I don't know what happened to him.
Bro.
Ambulance came.
What do you mean
Took him
you
on a
didn't know what
stretcher.
happened to him?
Gone.
That's it?
That's the last game I ever played ever. In my life.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Hey, better if
Maybe-
if
maybe-
you watching the podcast, man,
I'm
reach out,
sorry.
man. Chat.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Hey.
give us a call. I mean,
Hey,
hit us up.
tune in. Drop it in the chat, man.
I can't tell you what the name of it yet, but we'll come up with a name and then you can
Bro,
look
where
it
was
up
it?
on Spotify. Are we
Where-
gonna be on Spotify? Producer, are we gonna be on Spotify?
Yeah, we'll probably make it.
Maybe.
Maybe for sure we're gonna be on YouTube.
We can send you a voice memo because it's probably gonna be on a voice memo for sure.
Yeah.
And then you can listen to us on a voice memo.
Yeah.
The voice memo podcast.
There you go.
Maybe.
Whatever, man.
Just maybe.
Just
But
maybe.
yeah, I mean, if you're watching, if you see this, I'm sorry, but low key, you should have moved.
Hey,
That's kind of on him, right?
What do you mean he got to move?
I mean, you see a ball coming at you, how are you not gonna move?
I mean, he probably did. You said he turned
moved
his neck, or
I mean, yeah, you expose your neck. Is that the best movement to make when a fast object is coming at you?
I mean, that's all he felt he probably could do at the time, bro.
Man, if I threw this cup at you, you wouldn't open up. You'd duck, dive, and dive and dodge.
True,
So-
maybe. True.
But yeah, that was the last game I ever played.
Damn, man.
Dude hit him right in the neck, dropped, gone. It's possible. R.I.P. Possibly. You never know. You never know.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. I don't want that on my conscience.
No, for sure. I was pretty raw in baseball too, bro. I played when I was young. Like I played, shoot, it was CYO I think, but I was hella good. I was played probably all the way up to like,
Were you still fat?
yeah. I was still.
So where'd you play?
Yeah.
Catcher.
Hell nah. I played third base.
Third
I was
base,
playing
that-
third base.
That is notoriously
Nah.
a big boy.
Nah.
A big boy position.
A-Rod wasn't big.
I mean, he wasn't Jeter.
I mean,
Jeter was a
okay.
little more
Well,
swifter,
shortstop,
you
you
know?
gotta be fast.
Yeah.
You right in between.
Second base, you got to be a little bit faster too.
You right in
But
between.
third base, you ain't moving. Not as much. He's a shortstop right there. You ain't moving nowhere. The foul line's right there, so I ain't got to worry about it. It's foul ball. I ain't running for that
You
shit.
right. You right.
I ain't running for that. That's the
You
in baseball.
right.
In baseball, third base is the big boy position.
You right.
Unless you're a pitcher. Unless you can throw, then you're gonna be a pitcher. But you gotta have an arm, and that's the least amount of movement in the game is the third baseman. I think.
No, outfield is, bro.
You literally have so much more surface area.
Yeah,
to
you got
get.
surface area to cover, but you're not moving.
But you gotta run. Yes, you gotta move to get to the surface to get all
Hey.
the surface area. What does that mean?
Oh, we got
5 minutes.
5 more
Oh, we
minutes.
got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Y'all told me to warn you.
I was like fifth base. I was like, what are you talking about?
No, right.
What was the question?
Fifth base. All right. Okay. Between first, second, and third.
Or the catcher. Yeah, the catcher. That you literally
His
sit down.
reflexes
You
gotta
sit-
be on
now you
point.
can't even stand if you're a catcher.
Yeah, true. But your
But
reflex.
that's a lot.
Hey,
on your
them knees, bro.
Yeah,
them knees.
so that's not a big boy.
Shout out to the catcher.
No, I think it's third base.
Yeah. Man, screw this.
Yeah. So you're saying you weren't big
I
in
was
baseball?
Big.
Oh, you were
I was
big.
big. Yeah.
And you did not play third base. Oh, you did play third base.
Yeah. Let's look up infield.
Because it's definitely going to say third base.
It was a solid intro, man.
And shoot episode number 2.
Yeah. But
yeah, no, this is not that bad.
how you feel though? How you feel? Like how you feel like
I feel a lot. I think I'm going to be able to kind of get the hang of this.
for sure, bro.
Um,
And that's just what it is.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Outside looking in, I was kind of like, damn. Is it gonna be kind of performative? Is it gonna be kind of like how's it gonna feel being on this side? Because we're usually on that side of the camera.
We usually are on that side of the
Now
camera.
we're on this side of the camera, so like, how is it gonna be? But we're just fucking talking.
Let's talk, man. That's what
We're
we
just
talk about
fucking
episode 2, man. Now how are we gonna make this approach now being on the opposite side? We always behind
Yeah,
the camera.
It's
So
interesting.
now we in the front end of the camera. So that'll be good to talk about. So y'all stay tuned. Again, my name is Rob. This was our first podcast episode. I got my boy E.
Elliot E. Call me E. It don't matter. Just can't call me broke. I don't know why I said that shit. That was.
Only I call him bro.
I don't know why the fuck I said that.
But
Yeah.
it's the jitters. It's the jitters. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Get them jitters
Episode
out.
1.
Episode 1.
Trash.
Nah, it's in the books.
Damn.
We gonna keep it. But
I gotta keep remembering that this shit's recorded.
yeah, man, that's all it is. But tune in. We'll see y'all next time. Episode 2. Peace.
Peace.
We done.
Like and subscribe, ho.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
All right, hit end record, honey.